Hi guys, I'm making all kinds of videos about how to install ArcoLinux. So the ArcoLinux installers, I've made a nice little summary up here. And at ArcoLinux we share our knowledge how to create your own distribution on Carly, on alci.online, with all the ArcoLinux ISOs we have. So we have 3 distinct ways of installing ArcoLinux. And if you melt all of these, and melt is an application to compare, if you compare all of these, I'm certain you can make your own spin-off. So here is the gathering of all the students, graduates, whatever you want to call them, building their own vision, getting their Lego blocks from ArcoLinux, changing some things, and having their own operating system. And I have already made a video about Xerolinux, but in the meantime lots has changed because YouTube, let's have a look. This one is from April 28, 2021. So 6 months ago, more or less, 8 months ago, more or less. So yeah, it's maybe time to have a look at it again. And where's my VirtualBox? I don't think I've launched it yet. Super F7, yep. I have Xerolinux in there. I've downloaded Xerolinux main, and there is more to it. Let's see if the link still works. I know he has branded his website, changed everything again, but I don't know if the link is still the correct link because things changed. That's the internet, right? Xerolinux XYZ, that's the link we should go, and online, that's the online thing. Okay, so later on I'll fix that link. And we have some text here. The main, that's one I've downloaded. So KDE started out with KDE and made all kinds of rises, so beautiful ways of looking at things. But instead of menus, he was thinking, and that's the what if, right? You need to have something original. The latte dock. Why not use latte dock as menus? And that gives a very strange new look that you say, okay, I'll try this, right? And here is some more information in the installation guide. And like I said, you can rise the theme, so copy paste basically of configurations. And then you got this look, or you got that's the grub theme. He has created more than 10 grub themes, I think. And all of this is possible. So that one is no longer existing, and we should go to 3. No, should go to 1. Where's my VirtualBox? Ah, there it is. And then we launch. All right, Control F. So I know, and that's good, and I should advise this to everybody who is making their own distributions. Keep track of the changes I make to the ArcoLinux ISO. It will always come first, and later I'll make the changes to ALCI or to Carly, right? So I know he keeps track of that, and that's good. That's following all the changes that happen. Basically, it's ArcoLinux, it's VirtualBox, all kind of things happen, and we need to respond to that. So we have the same structure as ArcoLinux, open source no nouveau, NVIDIA no nouveau. So the same rules apply as our installation videos. And boot up. Yes, it's the same. Finished, remove NVIDIA. So he's also removed NVIDIA inside the live environment. And then, of course, the magic, right? The choices. What can we do? What can we change? How can Plasma be beautiful? Like this, for example. So there is no menu. Yeah, sure there is. But no, that's true. There isn't really. It's all latte dock. I'm looking where, what weather this is. Is this Belgian weather? Does he know where I live? Dew point. Don't see a name somewhere. Probably. And then all kinds of things, memory usage and CPU usage. We need to update. Most recent device, network. We have here the buttons. And then we have our tools. All kinds of things. And yeah, like this thing that is a response when you move over it. I would think it's that if it doesn't do that. So I'll set it to. And we have the welcome. And I've just made a comment to a guy on Telegram. I hope he sees this. So he wanted to have a welcome. And I said, take a look at Xerolinux, how he does it, because it's easier to do it in YAT than it is in Python and GTK3 as we've done. So start Xerolinux installer, the debug mode, launching all kinds of things. Exit. So yeah, okay, go. Install. And this is themed and tweaked. Again, a great way to show what's possible in calamaris, right? There's the technical bit, but there is the QML and the QML CSS, the design that you can do as well. You see that as well in EndeavourOS, where everything is purple, right? And I love it, the way people can be so creative with the design. All right, next. There's one page, I think, or was it two pages, core and packages, where you can decide what you want to have, but this will be on there. Obviously, without kernel, we can't do a lot. And then more choices. Let's go, just open them up and then you see. I know he was experimenting with PipeWire. In the meantime, I've made also a script to install the PipeWire. I must say, if there's not much change, although on PipeWire my Bluetooth headset was sometimes just a glitch, not long, but the music stopped and then I had to move my head and everything worked again. Question is it Bluetooth, is it PipeWire with Bluetooth headset? You don't really know, but a choice there. And then the fingerprint. Okay, then nothing installed. Androids stuff, audio players. You just freeze the video to see what it was we could install. I'll just click everything open. You see what's there. So this gives you a nice overview also about packages, right? What do I want to install afterwards? And it's always sudo pacman -sg parted. And at your bin, depending of course if it's on the AOR. But since we can select it, I don't know, he'll tell you if it's on his repo or not. Or if it's built. Office suits, FreeOffice, LibreOffice, WPS Office. And these packages are coming from ArcoLinux, if I'm not wrong. We'll check it out later. So if you are a developer, we, at some point in time when really everything gets going and you get more users, we ask you to not use the seed host since we pay for the seed host, but use the copy, the mirror. So normally the packages are coming from Belnet. That's what we agree with all the spin-offs, that they don't use seed host, but the free GitHub, well, the free Belnet, it's called, a Belgian server. Hey, almost there. Wine, all in one. Phew. Hey. Next, Brussels, and then Belgian, okay, and next, and erase, and BTRFS, new, ext4, okay, and next. Et voila, off it goes. And now we can have a look. Well, first look at the images, right? No, image. So that we can have a look at, let's see if one of our aliases work. Sudo nano etc pacman.t, the mirror list. Which one? The 0 mirror list. So yes, and we're using the GitLab from ArcoLinux, so that's okay. So either of them is good. GitLab is free, and Belgium here is free as well, and Australia is free, United States is free, all good. As long as it's not seed host, we are glad. We got also a nice little summary of our system. I use Arch, by the way, right? And we're live user now, but Kwin is there, console, lion dark, if you were wondering what all of this is. We should take a look at the settings. Where can I find the Plasma settings? Grub customizer, tuner, Xerolinux welcome, install system, disks, system settings. That looks like system settings, right? Oh yeah, it's blurred a little bit. So it's choices and options. We have console. So this line here, right mouse click, edit current profile, appearance, a Pluma dark, edit, background transparency, blur background, apply, okay, choices. Let's have a look. So we have Lion and Lion solids. We have Quantum here. Then we have the Lion Plasma style. As colors we have Lion, and the window decorations are Lion, and the fonts are Not the Sans, and the icons are. And that's how you analyze things, right? Lion, Tela circle purple dark. Tela circle purple dark. That's the one. Cursors, it's a dark one, and it's breeze. Launch feedback, nope. Font and splash. We do none. We do not splash. Maybe has some things, some desktop effects enabled. Can we? That's okay. The blur maybe, I don't know. You check it out. Screen, touchscreen, virtual disks. Are there virtual disks? No, just one. Search on users. I don't know. More settings might be in here. Alright, it's still installing. Can we do right mouse click in this thing? Yep. Edit dock, set format, tight, configure better inline clock. That's the clock. Actually, I wanted to have this. Wonderground. It's a website. Go and have a look. That's the station, whatever it is. I do think it's trying to find where I live. Underground, okay. Mule. Present. To present window buttons. Find strange text there. Present window buttons. Well, an overview applications. Hotspots in the corner. Not available. Plasma has them. So if you move something, if you move your cursor, wow, in the hotspots or in the corners, you can do some stuff. Don't use it myself. Cinnamon has that too, and back in the days of Linux Mint, sometimes I used it, yeah. But nah, I think I became more a keyboard kind of guy. with all the tiling window managers to the screen edges. What to do here? Show desktop, lock screen, show key runner, go activity manager, application launcher. This, for instance, all desktops. Could be an interesting thing, but probably need to maybe reload or something, or do it on real metal. And it's reinstalling Linux headers. It was selected. We did select to reinstall it. Remember the first page, the purple thing there? That was that. The guys who want to develop, right, who say, oh, I want to have that too, right? It's always about calamaris. So go to etc and have a look what he does. Have a look what I do on ArcoLinux, on Carly, on ALCI, on Xerolinux. And okay, you open it up and you see, okay, so what he's doing? He's doing this, he's doing that, all kind of modules. Go and read everything you can read about calamaris, and then etc, etc. All the code is here, modules are here, the branding is there. So that's something maybe people are stuck with. The CSS, style sheet QSS. It's, if you have some web design knowledge, helps a little bit to know, yeah, the naming conventions and all that. So style sheet codes, QSS, but it's basically themed via Quantum, I think, in this case. But we do, so take a look at these files if you want to see what I did and what others do. That's the CSS, but then for QML. All right, and we can restart the system. And that's the fun, right? Different people, different choices, same tool, same ArcoLinux, different result. This is nice, right? Well, you like it or you hate it. Anyway, it's to be, hey, tab, I can't go in there. Select, enter, boot, edit. Okay, sorry. I will read what it says. Okay, fine, escape. Now it's always small in VirtualBox, so never mind. Best to read in real metal. So we got the welcome tool again. Recall it with sys configuration. So disable auto start, install QVM QEMU, configure Samba, extra packages, snap reverses, time shifts, shell configuration, NVIDIA card checker, NVIDIA legacy driver. So people who have older computers and have a card, there's a button, it's launching sudo pacman -s this, or remove dd that, or yay or paru. I think it's using paru this. So AUR helpers are present, yay, paru. So paru is there and everything is up to date. Voila, we got ourselves an ArcoLinux system, a different view, different person, different view. If you make an ISO, you'll have a different view and you'll make different choices, and that's great. All the possibilities. Maybe we should quickly have a look at this so you know what you get. Vivaldi is there, nothing office like. Grub customizer, Quantum manager, the YAT settings. So this YAT tool that we see, the welcome tool, the sysconfig that he told us to type, sysconfig, is basically YAT, right? So YAT is yet another, what was it again? Yay, paru in this case, paru, YAT. I want to learn as well. A fork of Zenity. They don't say it here, so we need to look it up. YAT stands for yet another display or something. The D, I wonder what the D is. YAT games, definition and meaning. No, they won't know that. Scottish variant of yout. Okay. That was funny. YAT Linux. Okay. display GTK dialogues and shell scripts. Yeah. Here, yet another dialogue. Yeah, yet another dialogue. But it's something I'm gonna dive into. An interesting thing. It's a lot easier than the Python. The ArcoLinux tweak tool we got is Python in GTK3. It's quite complex. So really is interesting to have a look at the yet and see what is possible. There are enough examples. I've just made a tip to somebody online on Telegram wanting to have a welcome app for his distribution. I think yet will be the super easy way to do that. All right, enjoy Xerolinux. It's an awesome look. I'm not going to rise. I don't know how to do it, but there he has made lots of blogs and tutorials, so you ask him. I believe there's also a Discord you can join, so it's up to you to figure it out where all the social media are from Xerolinux. But it's a beautiful result and we're very proud. Yes.